Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth Investigations. In the last episode, we got kicked out of our office, rude, and we met Maggie Bird, who told us about the missing master key, which is probably pretty important. Anyways, we obviously know who the culprit is. The trick of the matter is trying to figure out how to prove it. As you can see, Edgeworth is deep into pondering thought about what has happened. Also, there is a question of the day up above. It is, what is your dream job or profession? Now, that could be something that you do now, because some people are lucky enough to have that, or maybe you're going to school and, train to get your dream job or profession. But for me, personally, I've always wanted to be a voice actor. Like, forever. Ever since I knew that was a thing. Ever since I figured out that, cartoons weren't real and that was actually someone behind a mic. I was like, I want to do this. I want to do that for real. Yeah, I was a weird little featherfang. Anyways, so I would love to hear what you guys have to say. The other profession that I just don't have the time to go to school for, I wanted to be a crime scene investigator. Like CSI. But after talking to someone, they told me, it's not as cool as it is on TV. What they solve in an hour can take us, months to years. I'm like, oh. Okay. Anyways, I would love to hear your guys' response to that question of the day. Don't be shy or anything. I won't bite. I promise. Well, unless you ask me to, of course. I'm just kidding. Mostly. Alrighty, so let's get going. Computer. There we go. Oh gosh, it's been a while. Gumshoe. Give me a second.
What is it with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective.
I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, son.
But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir.
True. So then, what now?
Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch. Aw, poor Maggie.
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Give me just a second. Ah, no! There we go. That's better.
Really, Si? For example, this hallway. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door.
Alrighty, investigation time. Let's see. Let's look at this basketball.
What is a basketball doing here? That's Mr. Portsman's prized possession, Soy. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in a hallway.
Da, 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 da. Well, gee, there's obviously something hidden under here. Perhaps we should look at it.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. It's Ah! Isn't that the missing Zero Series file, Soy? No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it as clear as day. There seem to be a few pages missing. What noise? I think we figured out what they were trying to steal. There was something in this file, obviously. Our thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind. So, what are these Zero files about, Soy? I guess they've got something worth stealing in them, huh? Not particularly. It's just a collection of case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Huh? They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. Then, that means the thief must have also wanted the file for a specific reason, right? It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing. Suspicious. I wonder why anyone would care about such an old case.
I can look at the cushion.
A well-crafted, high-quality sofa for visitors. The stitching is excellent. Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping, you know? You would sleep even out here, Detective? In a hallway? Whatever I do, I always wind up dreaming about giving testimony up on the stand. But it always ends the same way. Me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't that awful? Maybe I should give it a try sometime. To envision myself winning naturally. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to check out. Check out the floor? No. Okay.
Oh, look, it's you.
I'm gonna check this out instead. There we go. What is a basketball hoop doing here? Hey, didn't this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago? So when and why was it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. All the way up to the 12th floor? Dedication.
It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly, post-haste.
Sounds like a messy case you've got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open.
How gracious. I will keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again? Is everything all right? Yes, sir. If you must know, I weighed myself this morning, and I'm finally at 154 pounds. Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway and this room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. A word of advice. Stay focused, or you may start to lose even more weight.
A door.
This office. 1203, 1203. Hey, Maggie! Whose room is this again?
It's Mr. Portsman, sir.
So he's my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas? Alright, so that's my door. We don't care about this door. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Alright. I don't see any signs of forced entry. And according to the guard, no signs of the lock was picked either, soy. Meaning that the door really was opened with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob? Did I just read that? Hold on. Oh, no. It was Edgeworth. Okay. Apparently, the doorknob's clean as a whistle. Wiped, they think. Whoever this thief is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. Okay? 1202. These 4 numbers on a number plate alone proclaim this to be my office. Whoops! Hey! These number plates slide right out, soy! They have to be able to take the plate off when a room becomes vacant, you know. Although, the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of... Interesting. Well, let's talk to Maggie. I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case.
I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth.
I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with why.
Alright.
So, if I ask her stuff now, she probably wouldn't know? Is that what it is? Let's try. Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen him a couple times before when I had to go to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir.
Oh, wrong button, sorry. That sounds like fun! Just once I'd have loved to play with them!
It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir.
On second thought, I don't think I'd have fit in at all that well with them.
Maggie Bird.
Miss Maggie Bird, correct? I take it that you are an acquaintance of the detective. She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day, she got caught up in a murder, and things started going downhill, so she quit.
But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought, until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night.
You got caught up in the whirlwind of a case, correct?
Don't worry. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
Whoa.
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And now, I even managed to be named a criminal, just when I become a security guard.
That's a lot to go through in one lifetime.
I know! And just when I thought I had finally found my happiness! I wind up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck.
You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation.
Yes, sir! Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do all I can to help.
Alright, so present some evidence, okay? Present the master key. So, when did you discover that the master key was missing?
I By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir. And I noticed it was back at around 2:30 a.m. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those 2 times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir. Okay.
Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window.
Always, you say. Except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit that was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sorta using it at the time. It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge.
She used the master key?
Interesting. Why'd you use the master key? Why'd you use the master key, Maggie?
What did you mean by use the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who had forgotten his key. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah!
What is it?
That's right! I just remembered! The prosecutor who forgot his key! It was Mr. Portsman, sir!
Da-da-dan! What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird, quickly!
It was around 12 a.m. Oops, wrong button. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir.
And that's when you loaned the master key to him.
No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir.
I see. And then what happened after that?
Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m., I think.
So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight.
Alrighty, go into logic.
Talk about suspicious! I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, Detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door.
Alright.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
I don't know why I read that each time. Alright, let's see here. So there's the doorknob.
The door is locked tight. I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? This is the office of a high prosecutor, Detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them. Aha! So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. Might I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from?
Alright.
Room 1203. I take it that this is Mr. Portsman's office?
Yeah, you can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Portsman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly. But since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir.
So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202?
Gee, I wonder if it has to do with the old files from the prosecutor that had the room before you, Edgeworth. I think that would be a pretty good assumption.
I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday is December 2nd?
What was that? That is not my notification tone. Alright, okay, two things. One, pretty sure that I'm on the right track with the reason why, and I think it's just so obvious. I mean, it's the first case, duh. But, come on, you're saying I share a birthday month with this jerk? Ugh.
Yep, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why. I can think of at least 3. Bah! Why am I even wasting my time thinking about this?
Okay, can I look at the basketball hoop?
It's Mr. Portsman's personal basketball hoop.
I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of a prosecutor's office.
But you know, it's actually pretty useful, Si. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here.
How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get lost? Alright. Can I... Okay. So... What do I... Oh! I gotta do some logic, I bet.
Logic!
Let's see. Alright. Okay, master key was stolen. Use the master key. Or do I present something to Maggie here? Will she know anything about this?
I'm just a lowly security guard, so I'm not sure what I should do with that other than to guard it.
It's like talking to another gumshoe.
Hey, that's a little rude. I think Maggie's a little sharper.
Okay, okay, so I've investigated everything, haven't I? Yeah, I already checked this. Okay, let's... No. Let's do some logic. Master key was stolen. So I'm gonna use the master key. Let's connect that. That's gotta be right. Yeah.
Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story.
What? No way, pal. I mean, sir.
You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 a.m., correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow! Nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I had totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. You're right. It was around that very time that I realized the master key was missing.
And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So, I pretended to lock up his room, sir.
You pretended?
Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir.
So in actuality, you never did relock the door then?
Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly.
Okay, well, that's a high security risk. All right. Let's see. Okay, so if she did that, no. Okay, no. So do I have something new? No. Okay, Mr. Portsman's office. If I present this, is this gonna change anything?
I've had to open Mr. Portsman's office up for him a number of times before. I've also had the chance to see the inside of his office on a number of occasions, too. He's got shelves upon shelves of sports memorabilia, trophies, and awards in it. To the point where it's almost beyond gaudy, sir. But maybe I just feel that way because I'm jealous, since I don't have even a single one. Aw, poor Maggie.
Don't say that, Maggie! I'll make a special God of the Month award just for you!
Thanks for trying, but I've already got a mountain of consolation prizes, sir. Aw. They're proof of just how unbelievably unlucky my life has been. Plus, getting an award from you just isn't the same as getting a real award, sir.
Okay. Okay, what do I do now then? Okay, if these things come out relatively easy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Remind me that I share a birthday month with this jerk. Wait. Oh, there was something new. Okay, do this. Wait, that doesn't make any sense, does it? My goodness, am I stupid right now? Come on, it's just a small room. It can't be that complicated. I know it has something to do with these plates. It has to. I already checked this earlier, but never takes trips to take it. Never hurts to take another look. Slide right out, sir. Okay. Okay, so I can't deduce there, so I've got to deduce here somehow. Yeah. Basketball hoop. Okay. So... It's gonna open every office. It was stolen from the security office. Wait! Door's locked tight. Wait. Okay, if the door's locked tight, then that means that she didn't lock his room because she didn't have a master key. So... Eureka! There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight? Got it! Yes! Oh, shoot. I just punched my microphone. Whoops. Okay. I gotta be more, I gotta be more aware of my surroundings when I, celebrate. Whoops. Huh? You know you're right! Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I am certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself that I hadn't.
Which means... what, Soy?
It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one.
She opened a different door? But how can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is... we need to examine these. Prints on the master key now. Prints on the doorknob, no.
Would it be prints on the number plate?
It would have to... wait. Because they already said that Edgeworth's door was wiped clean. So, prints on the number plate, I think. The prints on the number plate. They will tell us all we need to know.
Everything? Really? Like what, sir?
Oh, no, I got it wrong. Like, well, for example, and such as... well, we know for sure Detective Gumshoe's dinner will only consist of instant noodles.
Wow! That was amazing, sir! How did you know?
Was that supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, that's it. Now then, we should get back to doing what we need to do, and that is... okay, so we need to do the prints on the doorknob then, not the number plate. I know the number plate has something to do with it, but that's probably not what we're going to check right now. Because they really made it sound important that they slip out and all. And I thought they said that Edgeworth's thing was wiped down, so I guess... oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. We need to see if Maggie's prints are actually on his door. If they're not on his door, then that's not the door that she pretended to lock up. Okay, that makes sense. But sometimes it's kind of fun to mess up because you get fun dialogue. The prints on the doorknob would tell us everything.
Hey, you! Yeah, you, pal! Do us a favor and see what you can lift from this, okay? So, what did you find out?
Oh, Gumshoe. It's not your fault, buddy, but your voice when I'm going back from Maggie to Edgeworth to you is... wow, okay. There's no need for such belligerent nostril flaring, Detective. Sir, I have found only Mr. Portsman and Mr. Fate's prints on this doorknob. So, only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive.
Huh? Oh, I'm lost, Soy.
Thinking logically, a certain other person's print should be on this knob as well. Now then, whose print should also be on this doorknob? Why, Miss Maggie Bird, of course. After all, she pretended to lock it up. Therefore, she would have needed to touch it. So...
take that!
Don't you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked this door are absent?
You mean...
yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. Alright. What have we here?
It's a note!
I won't rest until I've suspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Also, it looks like the basketball hoop might have been moved because that impression on the floor, it's not covering it. Suspicious. What's this?
What are you looking at, Soy? Oh, hey! How about a game?
That's okay, Detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be
a little off.
Hey, you're right, Si. I guess it shifted when someone made a seriously sweet slam dunk.
The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I'd better take note of this. Alright. Besides that it's been moved, huh? Well, let's look at this note. This looks important. What is this?
Looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, Si. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it.
It looks like a note from the victim. Okay, so are they gonna read this or should I? Okay. I bought the he bought the 3 pieces of evidence. Yep, haha. Well, the justice system can be pretty crooked. But not in this case. I brought the 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone. But it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy.
Yeah, it's for Mr. Portsman.
Okay, it was a good thing I read it.
Yay! Investigation complete!
Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely.
Huh? How so, Si?
In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat with the real culprit of this case.
You know who the killer is? Well, Mr. Edgeworth!
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman. I figured that out, like, episodes upon episodes ago.
What? Mr. Portsman?
I knew it! That's exactly what my logic senses were telling me too! I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, Si!
That is anything but logical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door. Alrighty, I think this is a good place to end this episode. So we're about to confront this guy and show in his face all the evidence that we found against him, and hopefully, you know, but it is a Phoenix Wright game, something could happen. They could throw a little wrench into everything. But I punched my mic again. Gosh darn it. But it seems like we're near the tail end of this case. So I'm pretty confident that we can, you know, get this gaudy jerk brought to justice without issues. Anyways, if you like this episode, please show it by liking the video. Don't forget to comment your answer to the question of the day. What is your dream job or profession? I would love to hear your answers. And on that note, I will see you guys next time. Bye!